Hey guys, Samurai here, back again with another video. So we all have always wondered, what if we were in the PWC, the Pokemon World Championships, or the Pokemon World Coronation Series for all you dub watchers out there? What would our teams be, what would our setups be, who would we battle, and how would we make our way to the top? Who would be our Masters 8? Who would we fight? And today I'm here to answer that question for me specifically. I got tagged in the My Victory Road challenge by my friend Kuro Blitz. You should go watch his video, by the way. And I want to take on this challenge because I think it's really fun and I think it's very creative. So I thought, might as well try it. This is also to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the anime, so you know, it all lines up perfectly. So my friend Alex also did this video. You should go watch his video also. And him and Kuro had two different videos. They were formatted very differently. So I'm gonna take a mix of their formats and meld it into one super format, I guess. So here's what I have in store for right now. For right now, I am not a type specialist. I catch a variety of different Pokemon types. But if you were to give me a type specialist, I would be a dark type trainer. Specifically because a majority of all my Pokemon are either black or dark type. And I swear it's not on purpose. Time to give you guys the team. Now the team is very important as it's the people who will be fighting alongside me and the Pokemon I will be leading in order to gain to the World Championship victory. So I decided let's go with the Wants to Journeys team with a couple of moderations. First, Gallade has Mega Evolution, but the full team is going to be Samurott, Sawsbuck, Shiny Staraptor, Haxorus, Pyroar, and Mightyena, and Umbreon. That will be my team for this challenge, and I think this team could definitely take on a World Championships, but who knows, maybe we'll be surprised by other trainers down the line. You gotta watch the video to find out. Anyways, the way I would be going around the PWC is that I would go to battle facilities when I could, but in reality, I would do what Ash is doing and go around the world and just living and finding PWC opponents there and then, unless I'm searching for a specific person, which in that case, I'll go seek out that specific person or order or schedule a battle between them. So my first battle will be against Milo. He's the first Galar gym leader, so it only makes sense to battle him for the PWC. While in my Wants to Journeys video, I did battle Milo because I did take part in the Galar League. This is for a much different reason. This is a PWC match, so Milo isn't allowed to hold back. He's allowed to fight the same level he would fight Leon at, so this is actually a pretty intense battle. I believe Milo would use Pokemon like Dubwool, Eldegoss, and probably G-Max Rillaboom for a grass type. This would be a 3v3, and it would be Gigantamax versus Mega Evolution, as the Pokemon I'll be using in this battle are Gallade, Pyroar, and Mightyena. This battle is intense. Of course, it's my first PWC match, and I actually end up defeating Milo before he uses G-Max. This gives me an inflated ego when I continue on my winning streak, and I go to challenge multiple gym trainers, not gym leaders. However, while I'm on this winning streak, I do come across Nessa. Nessa is the second gym leader of Galar, and she mainly uses water types. So we decide to have a 3v3 battle between Samurott, Sawsbuck, and Staraptor, where she'll be using Pokemon like Inteleon, Dreadnought, and maybe a Swanna, who knows. The climax of the battle ends up being between Samurott and her G-Max Inteleon. This battle is intense and humbles me really quick in order for the rest of the PWC, which is very much needed. However, Samurott is able to defeat Inteleon very easily, but you know, we learn a new lesson in humbleness, and we're ready to take on the rest of the PWC. The next battle I take part in will be the battle that debuts me into the super class. So this trainer will be, I was thinking if it's going to be another Galar trainer or not, and honestly I decide I'm not going to say Galar the entire time. So I'm going to use Maylene from the Sinnoh League. If you watched my last Monster Journeys video, you can tell that Maylene wasn't an important character, but she's a gym battle that I mentioned. And this is the gym battle where Starly evolved into Staravia. So I thought it makes sense to bring her back, not to mention Ash fought Karina, and I want to fight the better Lucario trainer. Yeah, I said that, but that's besides the point. So I go to Maylene's gym for my superclass rank up as she requested a battle with me because she wanted to battle my Staraptor again. However, her Lucario has gone through a change as well, obtaining Mega Evolution. So her Pokemon are the same she would keep in canon, except she would have a Machamp, a Medicham, and the Lucario, a Mega Lucario. So this battle is pretty intense. The Pokemon I use here are Gallade, Samurott, and Staraptor. Gallade and Samurott actually get knocked out and are the first two knocked out, and it's between a Mega Evolved Lucario and my Staraptor. Now you might expect me to lose this match, but Staraptor is able to pull through the Mega Evolution and land some serious close combat attacks along with some serious flying type moves. However, Mega Lucario is a pushover and fights back just as hard. But we do end up pulling a W here, and we do end up going to the Super Class. After we pull a victory against Maylene, we decide to head to the Sinnoh region, and I take part in many Don George battle tournaments. These battle tournaments help me go up the rank in the new Super Class. I'm going up the rank slowly because, you know, I can't go up too quickly. I'm not Ash where we skipped 700 battles. However, in this battle tournament-esque setting, we do end up battling a certain trainer of the name of. We end up battling Hugh. Now, Hugh is the rival from the Black and White 2 games, and Hugh has a Samurott. I don't know if he has a Samurott in canon. It's argued, but he has a Samurott, a Herdier, and a Braviary. However, the crowds are fixated on a Samurott v Samurott battle, and that's exactly what happens. His Samurott and my Samurott differ in two different ways. My Samurott's more conventional in battles, while his Samurott's more speedy and decides to hit really fast rather than take a head-on attack. However, the battle still starts anyway, and the battle's pretty intense. Both Samurott are giving it their all, and Hugh's Samurott actually activates his Torrent ability, showing which Samurott's really stronger if my Samurott was able to push it that far. However, we do end up winning, and I do congratulate Hugh on a good battle, and we do go up a rank. We're still one rank away from passing into the Super Class. However, a trainer was watching this battle and decides to request a battle with me, and this trainer ends up being Ryuki, and he's going to be my rival for the rest of the series. Now, Ryuki is a tough opponent, and I actually end up losing to him. The battle is between Haxorus, Staraptor, and Sawsbuck, while he uses his Pokemon Salamence, Hydreigon, and Como-O, and we end up losing because he uses Como-O's Z move, something that I wasn't ready or prepared for. This actually puts me in a maldepressive state, but I immediately get out of it very quickly and decide that it's time for some training. Now, to get my rank back up, I decide to go to a gym. But this isn't your typical Pokemon gym. This is Wickstrom's training gym that we saw in the anime, and me and my Gallade decide to go there for some top-notch training. However, there's another Gallade trainer there. By the way, we're gonna make my Gallade shiny just to differentiate which Gallade is which. This Gallade belongs to Rinto, and Rinto's gonna be my opponent that's gonna break me into the Ultra Class. Now, Rinto is a tough opponent. It's a 1v1, as Wickstrom thinks this is the best way for our Pokemon to truly go all out while not having to worry about their partners coming in when they're a bit tired. Both these Pokemon give it their all, and Rinto debuts his Mega Evolution. I also use my Mega Evolution in this battle, and it's quite intense to say the least. However, I do end up winning, and this ends up getting me out of my funk that I was in thanks to Ryuki, and I decide to enter into the Ultra Class. Now, the Ultra Class is where I start to get very serious about my opponents and who I fight. So, the next opponent I fight in the Ultra Class, well, my first opponent will be a registered match against Moline in the Horn region, as Asteroid went with Sophocles at the end of Sun and Moon. So in this battle, he uses Pokemon like Metagross, Alolan Sandslash, and Bishop. He uses a quite strong Steel team, and it's definitely one of the strongest opponents we've fought up till now. Not to mention, he has mastered Mega Evolution with Metagross. Luckily, we were able to pull through, but it was definitely rough. However, I decide to reactivate Luxray's Break mechanic and decide to use it in further battles, as the reason why I haven't been using Luxray as much is because Break happens naturally whether we want it to happen or not, and we can't control whether or not we want to turn it off. My next opponent will be my rematch with Ryuki. Now, Ryuki is definitely a very tough opponent. However, in this bout, I use Luxray, Samurott, and Gallade. These are Pokemon that I've trained with a lot, and I think I could definitely beat him this time. He uses his new Pokemon being Dragonite, Garchomp, and Turtonator. This team is definitely tough, and you can definitely tell these are the Pokemon he prefers using for tougher opponents. However, we're able to pull through, and in the final matches between a Mega Garchomp and a Break Luxray, you may think our electric type moves won't work, but they actually miraculously do work, and it's incredible. We think this is due to because everything has an upwards limit to what it can affect and what you're immune to, because you can get hit with something you're immune to for a while, but once you get hit with it a lot of the time, it's gonna start to leave a mark. And that's what we think happened. Not to mention Luxray's normal moves were also buffed, so that probably helped a lot too. So after we defeat Ryuki, we're around a battle away from progressing up into the Master class. Now the last battle I have until the Master class is an idea I stole from my buddy Kuro Blitz. I'm battling Tobias in a 3v3 battle. This is probably going to be the best test of my abilities, and he's going to be the gatekeep before I reach my Master's 8. Tobias uses his 3 Pokemon being Darkrai, Megalodios, and Entei. Well, I'm using my 3 strongest Pokemon, the Pokemon I used last battle being Break Luxray, a Mega Gallade, and of course my Samurott, my partner Pokemon. This battle is intense to say the least. Each one of our Pokemon countering the other. He sends out Entei first, and I send out Samurott first, thinking it's going to be an easy victory. But it was not an easy victory, alright, I'll tell you that much. However, we activate Torrent, and we end up taking it out. I return Samurott, and Gallade takes on the rest of the battle. He goes against Megalodios in a Mega Collision. They end up tying, so the last Pokemon he has is Darkrai, and I have Break Luxray. So I think Break Luxray is going to take it. However, Break Luxray goes on for so long that he starts losing energy and damaging himself. And he actually faints due to an overexertion of power, which is a fault on both our ends, because Luxray thought he could keep on going when he really couldn't, and I pushed Luxray a bit too far. Samurott's my last Pokemon, and Darkrai is looking like he's out of energy. So Samurott goes in for the slash, and at the last moment, Darkrai tries to put Samurott to sleep. However, Samurott uses its armor. Samurott uses its armor and uses Razor Shell on its tail, hitting Darkrai and ending the battle. We were able to beat a legendary Pokemon and a legendary team with a trainer such as Tobias, and that puts us into the Master class, and we're entering the Master's 8. Now for the Master class, I'm taking a page out of Alex's book and taking some of my YouTube friends and putting them into the Master's 8 of my PWC run. So for the first trainer I'll have to face, this will be Meister, and it will be a 6-on-6 battle. He'll be using his water team that he used in his Monster Journeys video. Go check that video out, by the way. And we eventually prevail due to Luxray and Sawsbuck carrying the team. For our next battle, this will be between me and Alex. In this continuity, I end up beating Alex's and his Mega Beedrill with my Break Luxray. It's an intense battle, but we were able to pull through luckily. Now for the next battle, the next battle takes place between me and my good friend Dino Anipoke, or just call him Dino for short. But Dino is a tough opponent, and he's my last opponent before I become the Pokemon World Coronation Series or Pokemon World Championship or World Monarch, whatever. But this is the last battle before I become that. And it's an intense battle, one of the most intense ones I've had in my run as a trainer, and we were able to beat him and the Pokemon who was able to beat him was Samurott, clinching the victory. It was an intense 6-on-6 battle where both of us gave our all, but only one could win. So and then I become World Monarch, and that is my hashtag Victory Road Challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now time to tag 5 amazing creators to take on this challenge too. For the first one, I'll tag Meister because he was in this video. For the next one, I'll tag Elite Trainer Mark. Then I'll tag Luop. Followed by that, I'll tag Pokafurlax. And then to end it off, I'll tag Dino Anipoke. However, I'm also tagging the viewer in case you guys want to participate in this challenge too. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. I'll be back with a new video next week. And all that being said, Samurai out.